Alright, so for this video I'm covering not one, but two monster trucks. And yeah, they may seem completely different, but I'm about to tell you in a minute that, yeah, it's not that random. So, what is up everyone, this is Trapmaster 40K Joshly, and I'm here with another video on Monster Truck Diecast review. I'm not sure whether or not it'll be a weekly thing. Honestly, I just, whenever I have time, because honestly I feel like I juggle too much. Certain things I just gotta stop doing for a channel. But anyway, I'll have to get to that when I get to that. So let's do this review. So, for starters, you're probably wondering why I got Razin, Kane and Wolf's Head together. Oh, actually, I forgot to introduce the trucks. I forgot to introduce the trucks. I couldn't speak, probably, sorry. So, starting off, we got Razin Kane, who's been in Monster Jam for quite a while. I mean, he's not in Monster Jam now, but he was around, starting in 2012, around there. It slowly faded out after 2019. And then, well, 2018, 2019, we got Wolf's Head. That was around Monster Jam for quite a, actually only for 1 year about. I don't know the exact time, but I know the truck was gone once lockdown happened. So, there's that. But, yeah, quick history on the team, which I think the team's called, from what I had to look this up right quick, Team Razin Kane. So I guess the team's just named after the truck, which, yeah, Razin Kane was, as he figured, was the first truck in that team. It was an independent team that ran within Monster Jam. As time went on, there were a few other trucks to their ranks. Exterminator, which was basically the same body as Razin Kane, but, you know, gator-like design. And then the Exterminator eventually got its own 3D body. And then, well, there was another one called STI Torque, which I think was just one firm copy, which, by the way, all the trucks, or all the Razin Kane trucks that had real truck body on there, they were all Dodge Rams. Even Ice Cream Man, when it was part of Team Razin Kane, was just a Dodge Ram, but the back piece was kind of resembles Ranger Rescue, in a sense. If we're talking about the back side of it, which you see Ranger Rescue right there. Now, this leads to Wolf's Head, which apparently was a sponsor, mainly because of sponsor Wolf's Head Motor Oil, which, yeah, sponsors having trucks, and, you know, nothing new, you know, the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder, and so much so forth, you know, all that stuff. You know, trucks made, Lucas Stabilizer, actually, which I don't have with me. I got that a couple months back. It was the most recent truck I got. Well, aside from Ranger Rescue. But Stabilizer will be a video at some point, even though I haven't taken it out of the packaging yet. Because I know I'm going to be using that for stop motion. But anyway, so these two trucks, as far as I know now, I don't know what's going on with Razin Kane. And I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do know what's going on Lone Wolf. Well, it's called Lone Wolf now. Wolf's Head was bought by Triple B Motorsports, which is some independent team, which right now Triple B Motorsports owns about 20 trucks. And Wolf's Head and Exterminator became one of them. Those are both sponsored trucks. I forgot to mention Exterminator, sponsored by Amali Motor Oil. And, well, they didn't stick around for when the trucks got bought. So because of that, well, I guess they just couldn't use the names anymore. So Exterminator became what was it called? Something Gator. Exterminator became something Boss Gator. Exterminator became Boss Gator, and Wolf's Head became Lone Wolf, and Lone Wolf became Silver. Basically a gray. It's essentially the same body. They use the exact same body, but it's just gray. Anyway, enough about team history. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but it is what it is. Now, get into the truck design. And actually, you know, I might as well mention right quick where I got these from, or when I got them, which I don't remember when I got these exactly. I think 2022. I got Wolf's Head. I think there was a time when I got 5 trucks at once, and Wolf's Head was one of them. As for Razin Kane, I got it in a 2-pack because I really want to Razin Kane. I actually liked Razin Kane growing up, but thing is about Razin Kane, it costs more. Well, yeah, again, 2-pack. So I had to get this bad Gravedigger, which I have like maybe 2 Gravediggers in my collection, which is odd considering Gravedigger gets the most attention and the most stuff. Right here, actually, this Gravedigger. Now, I don't know, maybe it's the black rims or maybe the transparent chassis, but I am not a fan of this Gravedigger. I'm just not a fan of it. But I got it mainly because I really want to raise a Kane. So, yeah. Not only that, you know what? It has more Gravediggers in my collection, which I feel an obligation to have anyway. So, if anything, it's somewhat a win-win for my goals, if that makes any sense. Now, get into the body itself. Let's start with raising Kane. There's a lot going on here, and I just noticed the logo is kind of blurry. I feel like the camera, I'm using a phone camera, it doesn't really do it justice. Even if I had like the best camera out there, which I don't know any particular brands, I don't know, GoPro. Even if I had a GoPro camera, you can still tell like it's blurry, even when I'm looking with my own eyes. And it's somewhat worse on the hood, but it's more. But I forgive that more because it's the hood and it's smaller. The logo's smaller. But this is stretched out and it feels a bit blurry. Unless it's just the right side. Yeah, the right side looks pretty bad. Or at least for me. Left side is a bit better, but not by much. And there's a lot of sponsor logos. Because like I said before, Team Razin Kane is an independent team. Which is something I noticed. Something you notice, like, when you look at the Monster Jam trucks. You notice the trucks with a whole bunch of sponsors on it. Those tend to be the independent teams. I don't have an example off the top of my head, but for example, Mohawk Warrior. You don't see a whole bunch of sponsors on it. It will just say Monster Jam, show a team logo. I mean, there's great clips of Mohawk Warrior for the longest time. Maybe that's not a good that's not a good example. Like for example, Soldier Fortune doesn't show any sponsors anywhere. And I know that the Feldon trucks have some backing of some kind. None of the Monster Mutt trucks have it. There are no sponsors on there. It's mainly like, if you notice like certain like everyday companies on these Monster Jam trucks, usually they're independent. FTI says there, like I said before, FTI Torque is a monster truck of Team Razin Kane, which, as far as I know, never on Monster Jam, at least not on TV. And if it was on TV, I wasn't watching it at the time. It was one of the, honestly, FTI Torque is the less known in the team. Amali Motor Oil, like I said before, I think it's based out of Louisiana, and I was mainly on Exterminator when Exterminator was still a thing. Actually, I gotta look at this. Okay, Monster Jam logo actually looks pretty good on here. I don't like that it's somewhat on the logo, the K part of Razin Kane. Thing is, maybe it's my autism, I don't know, but stuff like that, small stuff like that just gets to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't know, I don't know how other people think, but, yeah, Wix Filters, by the way, has to be the most random sponsor in Monster Jam. I've never seen Wix Filters on a truck before, at least before this, because I did notice this when using Razin Kane in the Monster Truck stop motion I did about a month or two ago. I just didn't really, I don't know, I thought it was bizarre then, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. Outlaw, Radical, hang on. It's better if looking with my own eyes. Racing Fuel, Outlaw Racing Fuels. Another fuel company, okay. Fuel and oil. So yeah, by the way, yeah, this generic pickup truck body, which I think this is the same body as a Bad Company. Even though, like, you know, for the most part, like, Razin Kane in real life ran on a Dodge Ram. And it shares the same body as Bad Company as in the toy line. But at least it's still got those Dodge Ram tail lights, which I'm not sure was intentional. But it's got that white line. It's got, actually, yeah, that actually looks like a Dodge Ram tail light. Huh. I wonder if that was on purpose. Because to be fair, can you copyright a tail light? I don't know. Or however it works. Trademark. Whatever it fits under. Yeah, decent body. I like the blue chassis. Though the base, thing is, I don't mind the base being this, you know, this like, I used to say glossy, but you know, nice and shiny. It looks weird on Razin Kane. Maybe it's because of the blue chassis. I don't know. Here's what it is. Overall, I like this truck. Razor Kane, one of my favorites growing up. Did a pretty good job on this one. I don't remember Razor Kane ever having blue rims. But you know what? It adds to it. I won't knock on it because I like blue. Blue's, blue's one of my favorite colors. Even though there's a lot of red on my YouTube channel, if you notice. Now let's get to Wolf's Head. I might as well talk about this. This body. Now, in terms of the monster truck community as a whole, dog bodies or just dog monster trucks, actually, I almost say oversaturated, but if you compare it to other animal trucks, yeah, dogs are overused. But honestly, I never got tired of it. I mean, Wolf's Head, it looks weird to me at first, but over time, I guess it just grew on me. No, I was a bit late on that considering, what I explained before about changing Lone Wolf. And you never really see Triple B Motorsports. I see some of their events on YouTube, but for the most part, it's like people recording it with. But then again, I don't know. Outside Monster Jam, what other monster truck shows really have their own broadcasting in a sense? Even on YouTube, it's mainly guys. I'm going off track here. Sorry. Anyway, Wolf said I like the teeth on this too. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that it's like so different from Monster Mutt. Not only that, and the thing is, it still tries to obtain like a pickup truck body, but it sort of gives me vibes of like a current pickup truck. Like it reminds me of like maybe the Hyundai Santa Cruz, like some sort of like I don't know. Yeah, Hyundai Santa Cruz, because like that pickup truck half is just it looks off. It looks like it has somewhat of a I almost said dovetail. It looks like it could, but I'm not sure if this is a proper dovetail from what I've seen on monster trucks like Black Pearl. I almost said Bad Company, but I don't think Bad Company's ever done it. At least not yet. I'm surprised John Gordon hasn't done it yet. Monster Jam logo, FTI here. So yeah, it is Razor Kane. So it was on all Razor Kane trucks. Not sure what it says in the corner. Oh, I think it's just some sort of wolf emblem. I gotta look at this myself. Oh no. Okay, no, I see what's going on here. It's Star Creations, which I think they make a bunch of molds for Monster Jam trucks. Which hang on, you're gonna see the logo. Is that I could have just shown on screen, but I'm gonna show another truck here I have in a second. All right, found it. We gotta wait for them. Excalibur. Yeah, I got Excalibur because I forgot who brought it back exactly, either Monster Jam or whoever. I don't know who, but Excalibur has been revived from the dead, and well, I think it's part of Tomfoolery Motorsports as far as I know. And yeah, Star Creations. So it's supposed to say Star Creations right here, but it's hard to see. Even with my own eyes, I already said out of camera, I can't really pick up the small stuff. But even with my own eyes, it's hard. It's impossible to see that. Maybe it's because of the brown shading. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, that's Star Creations. They make a bunch of molds as far as I know. So I'll be covering this truck another time. But yeah. Anyways, back to what Wolf said. Red rims. I'm not sure Wolf said ever used that. But it is what it is. And the eyes. The eyes on this thing. It looks off. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe it's just the shading. I don't know. But yeah. This truck really did pop. It's a shame I never really, in terms of like the broadcast or just as a whole, I haven't seen the real life truck much. Ooh. Just hiccuped for a second. Sorry. Yeah. Like the little nose. Like this is quite the bite. And not only that, oh, the ears. Because I noticed something. You've noticed with the ears on like a lot of these dog monster trucks. Like, I mean, Monster Mutt is self-explanatory. I have Galaxy. The Galaxy is the only one I can reach. I'm not gonna open that one, but yeah, you see how the ears are sticking out, pretty much. And Brutus, the ears stuck out. I remember the eyes were here on Brutus, and the ears stuck out like right behind it. But yeah, Wolf's Head has the ears all the way up here, and it's like small and sort of streamlined, like some sort of Labrador. Labrador? I don't remember. Labrador, I don't know. Pitbull, maybe. I think that's the one I'm looking for. But anyway. Yeah, so, this is quite the design. Like, Now, I think I rated Raising Kane, I don't know, 8 out of 10. No. 9. Or, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm not really rating these things properly. I'm just saying 9 out of 10. Hey, why 9 out of 10? I don't know. Maybe for using the Escalade grill. Because that's the Escalade grill, pretty much. Not, like, yeah, looking at... Yeah, that's an Escalade grill. It's just that smaller because of the pickup truck body. Which is weird. The pickup truck body is skinnier. It's skinnier in comparison. That is weird. Anyway, Wolf's Head. I'd rate it, honestly, 8 out of 10. Solid. 8.7 out of 10. I don't know. Not giving it a proper range. Just somewhere in the 8s. Almost 9 out of 10. This truck's great. Both trucks are great. Team Razin Kane. That's a shame. I'm not sure if they're still around. All I know is that Exterminator and Wolf's Head as trucks are gone. I mean they're still around, just under a new identity, but the names are gone. As for Razin Kane, I don't know what's going on, but glad I got it when I did, cause one of my favorites. So, yeah, and there's a lot of other trucks to review. I could just, in terms of reviewing diecast reviews, I could go on for ages, but you know, I'm not sure if I could do this every week, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah, that's about it for this one. Pretty quick, fairly easy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, that's about it.